Hello, this is Paul Nelson with Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, coming to you from Clinton, Montana today. And today we're going to talk about doing an AIA presentation. That is a presentation to an architect. That is supposed to be a nonpartisan presentation. In other words, you're not talking about your company, Carlisle wide plank flooring or Bona finishes, but generally about the industry in an educational format that allows the architect to actually get AIA credits for the presentation. Here we go. Let's take a look at the one we did recently in Montana. Here it is. Hello, this is Paul Nelson with Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, coming to you today from Collaborative Design in Billings, Montana. I'm here with Mr. John Jamail. John,
Paul,
how are you?
doing well.
We've had a tremendous week so far.
Over the top.
Talk
World record.
Talk about our week.
So, we started out in Missoula, and I have to tell you, we had a great day that day, something like 6 appointments. And then we moved down to Bozeman, and we had the world record day of all time, 10 appointments in one day. And then moved over here to Billings, and we're going to have, I think, another 6 today or something. So it's 21, 22, which makes it an all-time world record for number of appointments in 1 week.
So I want to talk to people about what we're doing and what you do. Your official title is the Business Development Director for Robbins Sports Floors.
Yes.
And so that means you go out primarily and meet with architects.
Day in and day out.
And you fly around the country.
North America.
Around North America, meeting with architects, talking about Robbins products, talking about getting specifications for Robbins products.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay.
And when they need a little help, I give them some guidance of what to do. But basically, after the little guidance, I gently pass them on to our regional managers, one of the 5 or 6. So
sure. One of the things that you do that I think is really important is that you always talk about specifications and like-kind designs.
Yes. In the real world, we know we're dealing with public entities. You know you got to have the proverbial 3 bids. So you might as well guide the conversation rather than let the conversation be out there in the wild, wild west. So
sure.
If you guide it, then you got a better chance of having success.
So you help the architects to understand what kind of products Robbins has.
Yes.
And then similar products that the competitors have, that if they spec those as substitutes, those would be fair substitutes.
And I'm very fair, yes. Because
as you
around the block.
Yeah. As you should be.
Yeah.
Because every contractor should be bidding approximately the same design.
Exactly. Yep. That's exactly right.
And architects are smart enough that if you're trying to say, well, let's bid this Robbins product,
they will make you aware of it.
And so you don't want to try and pull the wool over anybody's eyes. Absolutely. You want to try and do it fairly. So for anybody that's not a Robbins dealer, could you talk about what it would take? You actually put together an AIA presentation that counts as continuing education credits for these architects.
Absolutely. No. So that's if you're doing a lunch learn, they're all going to want the AIA presentation that we just did here to get their AIA credit. Ideally, they want the health, safety, welfare credit as well. So that's really what the pool is. And once you're in, then you get to meet everybody and have that resource going forward.
What does it take to put a AIA accredited presentation together?
Well, it takes a good knowledge of the subject matter, and then you have to realize you got time constraints and people's their attention spans are limited, so you want to make sure that you're really fitting very comfortably inside the time constraint.
About 1 hour?
The official time is an hour, 55 minutes to an hour. So basically you try to fill up that time not with so much super technical information, but information that you can give them, they can walk away with, and enough knowledge to know that, hey, I really don't know everything, but I know where to go to get it, and that's us, you, and so forth.
But other people with other dealers for other sport floor companies could put AIA.
Absolutely.
If you were a residential guy, you could put together an AIA presentation.
Totally. You could totally do that. I would suspect that in every aspect of construction material, there's AIA presentation, even non-construction material aspects of it.
Because from the architect standpoint, they have to renew their license. Is it every year or every other year?
Yeah, I don't know factually, but I'm guessing every year, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have to provide these continuing education credits.
You got to get X number, and you got to have them. So it behooves them to have you in for that aspect of it. Yeah.
I just don't think I could overstate how valuable a trip like this is to go out and visit with architects in a market area that you desire to do work in.
Yeah, it's a way to really be a presence in that area and be the resource in that area, which is what every person who's a contractor of any sort would want to be. You want to be the number one guy.
Thank you for coming to Montana, John Jamil.
Always a pleasure.
And you're going to Alaska here in a couple weeks.
Going to Alaska, yeah. Going to Alaska.
And you told me the architectural firms that you're set up to meet, they keep calling you, not believing that you're coming.
They can't believe it's actually going to happen, but it's going to happen as far as I'm concerned anyway.
All right.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you so much. For Western Sport Floors and Wyoming Wood Floors, this is Paul Nelson. You make it a great day. All right. Well, listen, thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate it. If you watch this much of the video, I always try and save a couple little nuggets here for the end. The most popular flooring in the United States of America today is LVP, luxury vinyl plank. And that's a shame. But let me tell you why that is. If salespeople, tradespeople do not go out and talk to architects, interior designers, builders, and even homeowners about the incredible value of wood floors, then what happens is that the industry just takes the path of least resistance. And currently the path of least resistance is luxury vinyl plank. It's cheap, it's easy, it's printed in the latest style and color, and people put that in not thinking that in 10, 15, 20 years, or perhaps less, that is a throwaway product. It goes to the landfill and something else is put in that home. Unlike actual hardwood floor that will last lifetimes. Lifetimes. The color can be changed, even the texture can be changed with hand scraping, and it is extremely green. This product holds carbon, and these are things that need to be sold into the marketplace. These are benefits that need to be explained. I'm talking about selling, I'm talking about explaining benefits to the consumer. So one component of a luxury vinyl plank is a chemical called vinyl chloride. Well, where have we heard that? Well, the largest environmental disasters since the Exxon Valdez tanker spill in Alaska happened in East Palestine, Ohio this year. And what did those tankers, one of the things they spilled was vinyl chloride. What's vinyl chloride used for? A product called PVC. What's luxury vinyl plank made out of? PVC. So if there was less demand for a product like this, there'd be less reason to be moving hazardous chemicals around the country, and feel like that would be a benefit to everyone. Furthermore, think about this. This luxury vinyl plank is made out of a petroleum distillate. How good for you can that be off-gassing in your brand new home? Hardwood floors store carbon. They look fantastic. People love them. They can be renewed for generations to come. And there's new finishes now, including beeswax, that people put on their floors that are literally zero VOCs. Hardwood floors are a fantastic value, and I think it can't be overstated. The contractors, hardwood flooring contractors, sport flooring contractors, talk up our product and talk about how fantastic it is to architects, designers, homeowners, builders, and the like, because we really do have a product that's worth bragging about. For Western Sport Floors and Wyoming Wood Floors, this is Paul Nelson. You make it a great day.